2012, SHOKAY decided to launch the Artist in Residency program. It was inspired after bringing a group of photographers up to the Qinghai Plateau. We were inspired to work with more artists every year. We invite them to retrace our supply chain, starting from here in Chongming, being able to work with our textile workshop, our knitters, and retracing that supply chain back into Qinghai. Every year with the different artists and their talents and their inspirations, it inspires us to design better products for our customers as well.
My goals as the artist in residence for SHOKAY was to link the community in Qinghai on the Western Tibetan Plateau to the community in Chongming Island, as well as the community in Shanghai, the design centre. In doing so, I wanted to follow that chain of production, but also create a body of work that was representative of those communities. On my very first visit to Chongming Island, I noticed that over one of the buildings, one of the barns I think it was, there was a pressed-in symbol of the Knot of Eternity that now I see is in many places in Shanghai and all throughout China. And this cultural marker, this symbol, I really wanted to feature in the work of the residency. When we were making the Knots of Eternity, we made them so that we could place them on top of the canvases and then to create a relief. And then the relief, once we painted around the Knots of Eternity, have come back to the studio. You can see here behind me. This is what they are. My intention for this work is to then actually re-sew the Knots of Eternity into the canvases and create a three-dimensionality to the paintings. Then when we travelled to He, on the side of the road there were all these hardware shops that had lots of ropes. They also had the produce sacks as well, and Marlon had made some large mats in the Chongming Island Textiles Workshop. So I thought, okay, let's make some seats. Let's make some seats that will represent the women of Qinghai province. So we worked together in making these seats.
We've learned so much from our partnership and our friendship with Caitlin throughout this year. She comes forth with such a genuine spirit of creativity that really inspires us and even our communities to think about beauty in a different way.
The biggest challenges of this project have been for me to actually step aside, to allow the work that's been made to allow it to be in its original state and to not have to complete it in Caitlin Reilly's way, to allow the work to be authentic to the communities that we visited. The biggest rewards of this project has been the relationships that have been made out of making this work. The connection to the community in Chongming Island and also the women in He and SHOKAY. Definitely the rewards of this residency has been a connection with the people.
The Artist in Residency program is a way for SHOKAY to interact with artists and through their creativity, help us tell our story better. We actively seek out artists, but we're also very open to submissions. It's a very open process and we have a lot of dialogue. What's very important to us is just the artists, how they approach their craft. It's important for us to see how they can collaborate with communities and how they can integrate different mediums and different inspirations into their work.